Hey, what's up, Adam? Yeah, I guess it's technically morning. Here's my stealth suit. Ooh, that's something I like to do myself. It's kind of hard. There's some basics, I think, but overall, definitely an advanced move, I think. hard to see his face. Yeah, for sure. Me too. It's something that, that I definitely would like to do for sure. Oop, shit. I don't know how this goes in there. I don't think it's like that though. I think it's something like this, maybe? Or like this. Well, let me look at the instructions. Let's see. This one. Instructions. Page 1. Nope. Page 2. Not quite. Page 3. Nope. 4. Nope. Oh, there we go. With the thing on top. Okay. So, it's supposed to go like this. It's a very tight fit though. Very, very tight fit. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Huh, that just went in. Huh, that is neat. That's definitely gonna get glued down though, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna try, hey, your, what you call it, Ultramarines. If I'm talking to the right person. To try your OSL lighting on. Oop. Well, there we go. Well, I thought I had that in the body. Guess maybe not so much. Let me try cleaning that up. I said your, hold on. I said your, Ultramarines. That'd be perfect to do your testing if I'm talking to the right person. There's a couple of people starting up armies because of Space Marine too, so I'm not sure who's who yet. Mm. So let's see what he looks like. So that's what essentially is going to look like. Oh, shoot. Well, besides not falling off. We're not quite even, but it's kind of hard to really see him because it's clear. Oh, then there's someone else. Some about Leviathan, and I can't remember. LED, yeah, it's going to be kind of hard. I guess that was kind of... Oh yeah, Magnus did nothing wrong. So I'm not going to paint him, I'm just going to leave him like that. And that's the model done. For the most part, I gotta do the antenna, which where to put the spare, here it is. So picking up my second red gun, I only got two, and the other last cannon one is on the, for a little difference. Some of just oil's done, legs and outer bikes midsection. Gotcha, Troy. Last cannon on a sergeant, that's kind of weird though, on a, oop, added great in the Christmas red. I mean, yeah, the green base. So there it goes. I think this is about the completed model. Whoop. Hopefully it holds together. Done painting. Ah, look at that. You know, easy painting job. You like my crystal clear paint? Well, it's not really clear. It's a little bit yellowish. I think because of all the amount of UV light that it had to take just to cure it. Deviation. Devastation Squad, you mean? So I think I can make a couple of more guys with this. So there's a couple of heads this comes with, but I like the one that actually looks like Tao's head, so I didn't print out the other ones. Special metal orders. You and the pewter stuff, man. I ran almost, well, boy, that case is going to be really heavy when you, what you call it? When you have all the models in there. So again, that just slips in there pretty nice. Wow, it slips in there really good. I think I can just do this and then put the cure after the fact. So do like that, and then put this after. That way it's in there and it'll dry immediately. I could do that for both of them right now, because I do have two of these, so I can make an entire squad right now. Just checking out, I printed almost every leg option, only one body option because I didn't. The other ones came pre-installed with the arm. I was like, well, maybe I could just customize. Let's see what it looks like. Generally, if it had complete body build, I probably would have done that. It would have been a lot easier. Came out all in one. The problem with print. I love plastic to layer, but metal never fades. It gets better. 3D print design. I was gonna ask if it's hard to paint over clear, but I think I forgot about the first. Well, the thing is though, is that you can base coat it, of course, Adam. Um, you don't generally. I don't generally always primer it, almost no matter what it is. But I'm not going to paint these guys. At least maybe not this version of these guys. I'm going to, because I do want to paint some of them. And what I want to do is, like for example, this person. What I want to do is, this camera's struggling to see it. But what I want to do is like maybe half his body. So from his shoulder all the way down like this. The bottom half is transforming up. So you'll see like color here, but towards the midsection, it's going to fade, and then the rest of the area, like the head and everything, is going to be not colored. So it's like it's in the middle of camouflaging. That's the idea. Or use points on it for predator being hit hook. Look. Use points on the predator being hit hook. Not sure. Jesus, man. Okay, now the bodies are built. I'm gonna have to look for arm designs. So can't use the fusion blaster anymore. So it's gonna be arms. And I'll say it's kind of hard to see clear resin. You know, it's like you cleaned it, but because everything's like this is not clear, by the way, or should I say, it's not as clear as it used to be. It's a little bit yellowish. Whenever it first print, it's very clear, and it's hard to see if you got removed all the supports or not. So, you know, you kind of have to cure it and then find out if it's like good. You're supposed to remove all the supports prior, but again, that's why I'm switching off clear resin to like gray, so that I can see the thing. But I really do like clear resin just because, you know, you can see the thing. You can, well, not see the thing per se, but you know, if you want to 3D print like cloak stuff, it's freaking nice. You don't have to paint this. It literally is what it's supposed to be. I gotta find bases for them. Alright, now trying to find another configuration that I like in terms of the legs and arms. Let's see how the arms look. So that one looks like it's holding up his arm up. So not so much on that one, I don't think, because I can't really. It looks like that shoulder pad's kind of blocking how I can turn it. Maybe I could do like this. Yeah, that could work. Let's see. Okay. Then this one doesn't have the shoulder pad, and I didn't freaking cure the shoulder pads, well, the spare ones that I have anyway. So this one can be turned kind of like, sorry. So this one can be turned in a lot of ways because it doesn't have the shoulder pads on it. So it has full range, but the shoulder pad still kind of has to go in a specific way. I didn't cure this thing for super long because I didn't want it to turn super yellow. And it still turned out yellow a little bit, so maybe I reduce the time. So this one, I'm not sure. So that arm, it's kind of hard to show you guys what. There you go, you can kind of see the number of fingers there for. It could be the pointer finger. That should have been the freaking lieutenant or something. Or maybe this way. Yeah, there you go. Ugh, there's a residue to it. But this is the sergeant of the squad, or the whatever the Tau sergeant equivalent is. Clear is really easy to paint over. Sure, but can you paint clear though? I'm painting clear. So I'm going to leave the model as is though. So that's my stealth suit. It looks really nice. definitely not going to be GW friendly. But I don't intend to go to a GW store. So that gun kind of has it set back a little bit into the body. So we see the three different guns I have here. This looks about mid. This one looks like it's forward. So I guess it'll go like this. Gun set far back. His arm is going, back towards his body. This one's more parallel to his body. This one's going forward out in the body, like he's trying to throw the gun. So I think we'll try to throw the gun first. But I don't have the shoulder pads, which I forgot to cure. So with the arm forward, what are we gonna do with the hand? Other hand. I know what it is already. Okay, we're gonna do this arm. Cause see the gun forward and that arm right there. It's like bracing for the shot. If it's bracing for the shot, that could be it right there, that body right there. Oops. So his leg here is down, like that, like he's jumping back and shooting. I think that works. Anything you miss or anywhere, paint chip off a pierce black. Paint anything you miss or anywhere you paint chip off. Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean, USA? So let's go ahead and glue this down. So I do like this pose. And I'm freaking painting, or not painting, but doing Tau. I'm not even finished with Ultramarines yet. There we go. So let's see. There we go. Hopefully that's not too janky looking. It looks about right. It's hard to see all. So he's standing up like that. So it's a little janky, but it could work, when you're falling back. Who knows what you're trying to do. Okay, next is the arm that's going forward. There we go. Put this. There we go. Not bad looking. Yeah, that looks good. Clear models. If you paint the whole thing of a small area, that it's because of light. Ah, I see what you're saying. So that's a pretty cool. I like that pose. Like he's falling back and shooting. And then his other arm, which is the one that's gripping, because he's bracing himself, like so. Oops. So again, clear is kind of hard to see. There we go. That works though. Okay. I'm gonna hold this, hold the model, and apply the glue. And the accelerator almost touched the glue. There we go. Not too bad, actually looks pretty good. Let's see, I don't know. There we go. Let me see if I have something a little bit better than that. Maybe the back of this thing. Again, it's going to be jumping backwards like so. Can't really see it this way. Yeah, that looks good. And then the head, which is only one model of the head. We'll do the little thing first, actually. This thing. This little antenna. Oh no, don't get stuck. There we go, the little antenna. And then I think it's just left as the head, and then this model's complete. It will also be clear. I mean, this model's like a start test painting on, because I'm gonna print out more bodies for sure. And maybe one of the, I mean, not all of them are gonna be clear. I guess some of them could be halfway painted, like they're transforming, and maybe most of them clear, because that means I don't have to do any work. Make it really easy, you know? So let's go ahead and drop him real quick. The less you have to do, the better. Kind of like this pose. I'm going to make the next sergeant like this. I don't know if I 3D printed more sergeant heads or not. So my sergeant heads are here, yeah. So okay. So I did print a sergeant head. So if it focuses, if you can, oh yeah, you can kind of see right there where you see it's a single eye on the model that I'm moving. Like it's a big single eye though. You can't, yeah, it's hard to see that. Anyways, in this one, you can see it's also single eye actually, but this is square actually. Maybe it's the square part. It's like a square over the eye, and this one's rounded. Yeah, you can kind of see the rounded portion of the above the eye, and this one, the square. Yeah, you can see that perfectly right there. This one is rounded. You can kind of see it there. Yeah. So the rounded ones are going to be the sergeants, or whatever the Tau calls it. And then the square ones are going to be the peasants, I guess. Alright. Put the glue in here because it's much easier to do. There we go. And then a little drop. And there he goes. Let's see what it looks like right here. I'm gonna hold this tiny. Well, it looks like it's falling back and not shooting straight. Tau, essentially. It's a 50-50, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I should have aimed that gun a little bit higher, but it's okay. He's still falling back. Now, with the next guy that I do this with, I'm going to aim that gun a little bit higher. Did you ever play the Tau video game? I don't know if it's been more than one. No, I saw it though, and I watched it. I watched someone play it, and apparently the Tau weapons are just terrible, and the Chaos and Space Marine weapons are just so much better, like in every way, including the railgun. The Tau railgun sucks compared to a lot of the Space Marine stuff. I need to find some bases so I can put them on the base. Yeah, I just watched a video on it because of reasons I don't know. Man, I know I 3D printed some bases. I think I know where it's at, but I don't feel like going over there. But I might have to go there. So you played the game then? Yeah, I don't see any bases around here. Alright, I'm gonna have to be right back because I want to go ahead and get them to the base. They are kind of heavy, so yeah, rented. Man, the days of renting video games. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab. Hold on. Yeah, I don't have it here. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my bases. Because I don't see any over here. Oh, actually, I do see some bases, but those are not meant for me to grab. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright. My Terminator killer box. All these magnets. Okay, which one's the 32 mil? Let's see. Okay, perfect. That is 32. We're gonna do 3, essentially one squad, and I already pre-installed the magnet on them. Hopefully that's low enough. I don't want to put this. I don't want to put this thing anywhere near any electronics. It might blow up. All right. Oh, nothing. It's just normal bases. Nothing on them. So it's just mostly to base them because GW bases are super expensive. Okay, cool. It sticks. Doesn't stick very strong, but it's good enough that it hopefully will struggle to move. I have my light thing is metal, so it sticks to it pretty good. So let's see how we're gonna do this. So I definitely will be styling up the bases, and I have an idea of what I want, but let's see if that's enough. Oh shoot. Well then, oh god, it's a little top heavy, or heavy in one way or another. There we go. It's a little heavy where the gun's at. You need to hold them in position first, then add the drop. There we go. Now to drop in the other area. Then the other drop in the other area. There we go. Alright. So this is what he looks like. That looks really cool. Although I will say that liquid that I put on there seems to make it more clear than the actual model itself. Huh. If you look at it from the top, well, you can kind of see, yeah, it does make it look really nice and clear. It shines the, I'm gonna try. Holy crap, look at that. Oh my god. Hold on. I don't know if this is a good thing or not, because that'd suck if it's not, but I can always print out more, but it's experiment time. I don't know whether it's just because it's liquid that's making it shine through or not, but yeah, that looks really good, the stuff I put on top of it. You can see it, yeah, wow. That really does make a huge difference. Although I can see that the rock there, it's not quite level, but I'll put crap underneath there to make it look like it's coming out the ground or something. Now you can see the backpack, it's not quite clear there, right? So if I add this magic drop to it, and now it looks a lot clearer than it did before. Plus it kind of goes away when you blow on it. It's an super glue accelerator. I'm not sure if that's just gonna last or not, but it really does look really good. I like it a lot. Kind of hate the fact that it's kind of poking out, but at least in terms of 40K, you know, your facing doesn't really matter, and unlike Infinity, so okay, Infinity facing matters a lot, like a lot, right? Let me grab an Infinity model. Yeah, that's okay. So you have this model. So you have this model, right? That's the front facing right there. That little poke right there is the front. And that's your 180 degree facings right on the sides right here. So it cuts off right there, front and then the back. So if you want to touch a wall, your base has to be like my fingers to wall. You have to touch it. So if you're touching the wall, you're considered to be in cover. Like this, you're not in cover. Even if they can't see your base, you're not in cover. The only way to be in cover is by actually physically touching the wall. So if you want to face the wall and touch it for cover, you have to do like this. Now, so this model, that's the front, right? Right there, that little notch. If this is the wall, ow. Not gonna touch it while facing the front. Like, now he's getting cover. But the cool thing is you could just say, okay, he's actually facing 180 degrees to his back end here, and that way you can touch the wall and get cover. But it's kind of crazy how far that sword sticks out. So in Infinity, facing really matters because it depends it'll determine whether they can see anyone moving around them or not, and you can react to movements in Infinity. So you essentially get free Overwatch in Infinity. Let's get this guy that's jumping back. Actually, let's draw. Well, it already came out, so do that, and then towards the front. So we'll do that, and then ooh, that doesn't feel too secure. So I'm gonna let it all dry up real quick, and then add a little bit more glue. Oh, that's a lot better. So here's this guy. Yeah, you can see him really good. Let's see what happens if I add the magic drop. Just kind of pops. I don't know what it is. I'm wondering if it's just like a coating or something on the outside and it strips it. I'm just going to do the top half for this guy. So you can see how kind of cloudy it is in his leg versus his body. And his back's kind of clouded too because I didn't put it on there. I just put it on his chest, head, and arm. And you can really see on his arm there. I'm trying to blow on it because it tends to dry up whenever you blow on it. It's supposed to dry up quickly. So yeah. Not too bad. Looks better on this side. There we go. Yeah, you can really see it a lot better that way. Okay, that's 2 of the guys. Now, last guy. Kind of figuring out which leg. I only have one more body left. Because I tried to 3D printed all the legs. All the options of the legs. You have the one that's kind of going forward. So it's like dashing forward. You have the one that's kind of, I don't know what that is, doing the splits. Kind of coming forward legs. This one, I'm not sure. This one's like dashing sideways maybe? Or dashing away too. Like a true Tau. This one's going forward. So we're going to do the dashing away because that's what Tau does. But we'll have the body turn this time. So we can essentially turn all the way. Because I think this leg is meant to be kind of like, that's the front where my finger's pointing at. So I think that is the case. Okay, there we go. So that's him facing that way. What arm would be best? I'm not gonna give him the fusion blaster, I don't believe. Although it could be another leader. And it would kind of make sense a little bit. He's not holding up the gun straight forward, he's kind of like trying to dash away. But I need 3 regular guys first, so we're not going to do that arm. Maybe that arm? Gotta make sure that the shoulder pads can hold, go in there properly. That kind of looks alright. So far, I got this on sale, and I really like it. 30% off, but still, you can print as many as you want for yourself, because it's yours. Let's see. I'm gonna replace my non-dynamic infiltrators for these badasses. You know, they look super cool. I'm gonna retire all those. I'm gonna not scrap them, but I'm gonna remove the paint. So that's my first iteration of painting when I first got back into this in 9th edition. Towards then in 9th. And then this arm maybe. Hi, how are you doing? He's definitely not gonna be falling back and pointing maybe. But maybe you'll have the other shoulder. Yeah, that looks pretty good actually. We'll do that. There we go. Man, this smell is really strong. There we go. And he has both shoulders already on there. So this is kind of like what it's gonna look like. Like that. Not too bad. Not too shabby. So like that. Looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. Next, the last antenna that I 3D printed. Um, Looking amazing. Alright, and then the leg, let's see how it'll go in here. We don't have to put the head just yet. Let's see. Trying to center him in terms of his weight, so that it's not tipping over one side or another. It's kind of the problem with okay, there we go. That looks good. I'll add more glue because it's being held by that one leg. There it goes. So dynamic. That's a matter of fact where the the magnet is. So yeah, looks good. Looks good. Now let's make sure we don't get a sergeant helmet. Put the glue down. Quite happy with that. My printer's free right now. I think I have an idea what I may want. As a matter of fact, I did buy like other that looks so good. I did buy other towel-like things from this guy. It's really good. His towel, depiction, I suppose you could say. And I got the commander too, and also I think the broadsides. So I think I will do commanders. I'm not sure about the broadsides because I do like the official broadside models. They look pretty cool. So the commander though, I will print one and probably leave like this, leave them clear, so that just in case they have stealth, then boom, I got a stealth commander already. Let me see something. I don't should bring that one thing with me. Hmm. Uh, let me see. Well, I do have one. Nope, that's not a spare. That's actually the last one, I think. No, it's just, there's a spare. Good. So you can see. Oh yeah, that looks really nice and clear, kinda. Oh, I can't really go to the left. Let me scoot him over a little bit. So there goes that one guy. I guess that other guy, I need to get shoulder pads for him twice, as a matter of fact. Then this guy, I need to get him shoulder pads as well. I can't really turn him too much. But yeah, I need to get a small, just metal plate somewhere so I can... And I'm happy that it's actually sticking to the plate fairly well. Oops. So that's about 180 right there. Or 90. A number, degrees. Sticking very good. I like it. And put this back up. I think it's sticking because the magnet itself is bigger and it's a lot more surface area for it to magnetize as opposed to like this ones were smaller. The size difference. Nope, they repel. So they have polar opposites at the moment. Alright. That's all I intend to do today. I was having a little bit of easy day, but oh my god, I need to bring this to the shop and show people my new Tau. Actually, I wonder how much bigger they are than the official models. Sad truth of the matter is, official models standing up, so even out the base a little bit. So yeah, try the standing ones. It's not that much taller, especially when you add the antenna on there. Maybe like right that. So, I mean, not that much taller. But they look so much better. Alright. So I know what I gotta do. Amazingly, these things don't take too long to print, just because it's not very many layers up. Looks like I need to print out essentially all the burst cannons, because they're all pretty good. Fusion blasters. I already have all the heads. I do need the one other arm, or actually a complete set actually with these guys. And then I have 3 legs for each set. So I already have complete, then 3, and then 3. So I'll use all the legs. I need another set of arms for one set, and then 3 sets of arms for the last set. I already have all the heads. This is the commander head, regular guy, commander. There should 2 be regular guys. Yes, okay. So the head's complete, and that's all. And the legs are complete. I need shoulders, which I do have. I forgot to cure them because they're so small. They're literally so tiny. If you can, I don't know if you can see that shoulder pad. It's just really, really small. As a matter of fact, this head is a bit bigger than that shoulder pad. So it's kind of the struggle part of the 3D printing. So when you get really tiny parts. The reason why I kind of like complete models is because you don't chance losing or struggling to find or touch the small pieces, especially when you're wearing gloves. So anyways, I'm going to call it a bit early today. I try to stream every around 4 to 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and try to stream for at least an hour to paint my models. Well, clearly I didn't paint today, but I did assemble some amazing looking Tau stealth suits, I will say. And they're already painted. So I did paint today. I painted nothing. I painted clear. And it looks really cool. So anyways, if you like my content, please consider subscribing, thumbs up, to stand down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.